Hey. Oh. me me trying to make this video start super serious and it just sounds like so hey. Okay. Hi. This is supposed to be a serious video, but I am not good at that. So, hi. Oh my god. I didn't wear makeup today because I was lazy and looking into this camera. Oh my god, my Sims just opened. Okay. I anyways, oh my god, I did not wear makeup today and looking into the camera, I don't know if I regret that decision or not. I think only around my mouth area is it like am I that upset about it? Okay. Anyways, um I debated whether to put this on my what time is it? Okay. I did my dad's gonna walk in if I record this too late. But I debated whether to put this on my IRL channel, like Cats IRL, or this channel. We're gonna do this one. I did not prepare any notes, unprepared like I was all throughout school. But if you're watching the title, yeah, I probably put it in the title. I probably spoiled the whole video. I know exactly what I'm gonna title it, but I don't know. I'm acting like I did it. But if you're watching the video, my god, this is so uncomfortable. I'm so sorry, y'all. But it's true. I I'm just not good at talking about it. I have fibromyalgia. I literally got diagnosed yesterday as recording this. I did not prepare any notes, so we are talking completely raw. And as much as I've been laughing about it, it is very serious. I'm just someone who laughs at everything, so if you don't want me to talk about it that way, um, probably other people probably made videos about this. I don't know. I didn't look it up, but other people probably did. I'm probably not the first person to talk about this, so if you want somebody who's gonna be more somber and like crying the whole video, you can probably go find someone else. I'm not good about that stuff, so yeah. Oh my god. But dude, am I gonna even edit this? I feel like I might just upload it raw because of what I'm gonna get into. But yeah, so if you guys saw my community tab a while back, I posted I was taking a break. Some stuff did happen mentally that and I kind of realized, oh my gosh, I have a lot to work on as a human for stuff. But I think I'm improving, which is good. We can only ask to improve every day, right? Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, anyways. My ADHD is so bad. Okay, but I wanted to talk about it a little bit, kind of tell you what's been going on. When I announced my break post, I really didn't think anyone would care. Like, and that's not in a like poor me, woe is me way. I just generally didn't think like, oh, I'm not like a big famous person. I don't have like millions of subscribers. I'm gonna go away. Do I even need to announce this? Like, I was considering even making a video about it, but I was like, nah, we'll do it on a community tab, and those who really care can see it. But basically, I'm going to come back, I hope, soon. But this is kind of just an explanation video of part of what's going on with me. Guess we're gonna tell the entire story. So, I have had chronic pain, chronic nausea throughout all of high school. Like, really, when I started high school. I'm 21 now, by the way, y'all. So this is a long time coming. Is my camera going out of focus? I think it's fine. It's fine. It's probably fine. But, it's so, oh my god, there's so much to talk about. But like, it's kind of one of those things where it was like really complicated. Like, I was a freshman, I was in high school, I was regularly being told by my teachers, you don't work hard enough, you don't do the work, you don't put in effort, which, yeah, I didn't have much motivation. But also, ever since high school, and it got worse as like the years went by, I've had this weird thing, right, where I could not sit up for too long and look at my school computer screen, like my computer, like the laptops they gave us, the little Chromebook thingies, without feeling like really nauseous, getting a headache. I can hardly read stuff nowadays without getting nauseous. Sorry, my brain just literally spaced out. But I can hardly do that stuff without getting really nauseous, right? And which great. I can't read without getting nauseous or being in pain, which is great because my dream since a childhood was to be an author. So great. Great. I don't even know what else to say about that, but basically it was getting bad. Like, I have chronic pain in a lot of spots. Like, I have, like, around the neck area, shoulders, places I can't show on camera, actually, now that I think about it. Um, yeah, it's a hard thing to talk about on YouTube because it's something to do with the body, but, and obviously, I wasn't planning to, like, show, obviously, but, like, it's something that has been getting worse over the years. It really got bad like junior year of high school when I was constantly like having to call in sick from being nauseous or being in pain. Um yeah, I was nauseous a lot, in pain a lot. I'm blessed, guys. My dad is a massage therapist. Sorry to anyone who doesn't have that. But my dad is very knowledgeable about this stuff, right? So he has experience working with people. Some also have fibromyalgia, and whenever he would try to like go at my pain spots, I would literally yelp or like scream. I have no pain tolerance, for context. So sorry, Dad, for putting you through my loud girl screams, but but yeah. So I would do that, right? And I feel like okay. I'm so sorry. I'm really bad at talking about stuff. I would have scripted it, but like I wanted it to be more raw for you guys, and also to be straight up honest, I'm too lazy. um but basically yeah, it was just like he would go at my spots, right? And I would scream in pain really bad. He'd be like, "Wow, your spots are literally the exact ones that all the fibromyalgia people I've worked with," right? And I've been having these issues for the past few years since like junior year, and that kept coming up. Like 2 years ago, I have these weird like things in my fingers, right? Because my fingers hurt around this area, and my dad always said there's these weird like noddy bony spots in here, right? And so we thought it was like arthritis or something. And we brought this up to my primary care, and they were like, "We'll figure it out. It's not a big deal." I go to see like my psychiatrist, right? And it's a Zoom call, right? It's a Zoom call. Like this is like last summer. I go to see my psychiatrist, and it's over Zoom. And it's been over Zoom. I live in a town in the middle of nowhere, so. And my car sickness, I've always had motion sickness since I was a child. However, it got really bad over the past few years. Couple years, literally cannot drive anywhere without puking. It's really not ideal. And oh my god, I'm telling the story out of order. But like, I was a junior, and I was supposed to be taking driver's ed. And I was like taking driver's classes, and my dad was like being my driving coach when I would like practice. And it was to the point where we literally had to like drop me out because I was getting in pain from steering the wheel. I was getting really fatigued too, like incredibly fatigued, right? So one time I was literally super fatigued while driving, and I went over a curb and crashed into it. That was great. And then earlier in this drive, right, I literally, like, we have a lot of, like, what are those things called? Roundabouts, and I literally went over the middle of the roundabout, like, we didn't have the "she's a new driver" little poster thingy, then I would have absolutely been arrested. But luckily, I didn't know what I was doing, but we basically had to pull me out of, like, driver's ed and stuff, because it was that bad, and I still don't know how to drive today, unfortunately. But yeah, it was pretty bad, so wasn't ideal, right? Then then I start going to college, right? And at this point, it gets really bad. I'm living on my own in a dorm. Got to a point where I could not even get up. I was so fatigued, so exhausted. Like, been a point the past few years, no matter how much sleep I get, I'm still tired, like, exhausted. Like, it's really bad. And it was really not ideal. But Like, I was really exhausted, right? And it was not great. It was like really, like, no one wants to be exhausted all day. And it was to the point where I couldn't even get out of bed and go to my classes. And I was taking classes I genuinely liked too. Like, it was classes I was genuinely excited to go take that I was having trouble getting out of bed for, you know? That I was just missing. And so I flunked my first semester quarter of college, and my dad came over and was like, you know what, we're getting you out of here. Like, I wasn't airlifted out of here. I wasn't like, wasn't like, he wasn't like my getaway driver. I tried to say it like that, but for some reason, but basically I unenrolled. But, it was really not an ideal thing, you know? Like, it kind of ruined my first time at college, and I really wanted to be there. It's like really not ideal. I was excited for it, but it kind of got ruined. Like, I literally couldn't do like half my assignments because like the ability to look at a screen has been getting worse too. That's why my content just stopped. Because like even looking at this screen, I'm getting like a little migraine thing here. I don't even know if that's like fibromyalgia related specifically. It's just for some reason I can't look at this screen. It's been affecting my ability to make content. That sucks, but I do plan to be back. But basically, my god, my hair's a mess. What the hell? Okay, anyways. I just, it really was not ideal, you know? It wasn't an ideal situation. And last summer, right? I met my psychiatry appointment again over Zoom because I live in the town in the middle of nowhere. And I tell her all these issues. I've been complaining about these for a while. And she's like, oh my gosh, you might have lupus. So I was like, oh, okay, not great. And then I started binging Selena Gomez songs because she has it. Because I was like, you know, so fully prepared to make it my entire personality. Not actually, but I did listen to a lot of Selena Gomez for a hot minute after that. But basically I was, and we were like, oh my gosh, this is not great. And that's what we thought it was, right? And then, but my dad started researching more into it because, as I said, he's an ex-massage therapist. And he was like, all your really bad tender points are points of fibromyalgia. Like, and this has been going on for like a few years at this point. Like, if you've noticed my content ability not being the best, like, ever, hope that explains it. Hope that explains why I'm the worst YouTuber. Not actually. I don't think I'm the worst YouTuber, but I don't think I think I have a lot of improvement to do, but, okay. It's just really complicated, right? And it's really complicated. Like, these things could also be symptoms of other things, right? It's, like, not ideal. Like, fatigue, migraines, extreme nausea, like, these certain pressure points, like, not great. And I go to my primary care, and we try to get a referral. And this is where I'm gonna rant, because, oh my god, why? Oh my god. Like, my primary care doctor, she's really nice and sweet and bubbly. I like when people are, like, overly positive and bubbly and always happy. I don't know, I'm really drawn to that, so she's, like, easily one of the best doctors I've ever had. Because she's a really good one. And, yeah. Basically, but she was newer, like, she started working there, like, a year prior to this only, right, and I'd probably been seeing her for exactly that amount of time. We switched doctors right when she came in, just because my other doctor had to leave, but, like, it was not ideal, and my insurance company was, like, looking at it, and they're like, oh my gosh, this is not true, this is not real. She is not a real doctor. We are unable to verify your information. Like, we were unable to verify your doctor's credentials. We were like, what? And this happened for so many months where we were trying to get them to, like, recognize my doctor so she could put in my referral to, like, rheumatology. And they were like, they just didn't recognize her for whatever reason. As I've been getting more cynical, I'm wondering if they did that on purpose because I didn't want to pay, but I don't know. It just seems weird. They also did give me a doctor, but I live in an island for context, and there's, like, surrounding islands, like, that are, like, 30-minute boat rides. They put, like, one of the farther islands, but still, like, not the farthest, like, 40. I don't know how far away it is, but it's an island. It's really far, like 30, 40, 50 minutes away. And they put me as a doctor from there as my doctor. And we couldn't figure it out. And it was so weird that they just wanted that person to be my doctor and not my current doctor so badly. And then we go there and they're like, oh, is you guys the ones that we're having trouble with? And we're like, yes. And then they literally were like, she was literally sending over her, like, credentials, all her information, proof of, like, everything. And, like, they were just, like, not validating it for some reason. So we just flat out, after a while, we switch insurance, right? We switch insurance, we get a new one. And then almost straight after that, we have a referral. There was a long waiting list, but apparently we could call in. And if it got lower, like, we could call in and, like, take a spot if somebody dropped out. So we did that, right? So I'm waiting an entire month for my referral. It was the 3rd of February, yesterday. This is how recent this is. See, guys, I am right with the times. I'm so hip with the kids. I do things as soon as they happen. Anyways. Okay, but basically I'm there, right, and I go there, and, like, the thing they will do with the rheumatology, right, is they'll they'll push on your pressure points for, like, 3 seconds just to prove they're there, and if you say ow, they'll stop. It's, like, nothing, like, weird, like, it's normal placements, like, your arm, like, I have a pressure point right here, and I have ones in, like, my calves, and little air, there's a lot, like, I have ones in my neck up here, like, I have them in, like, back areas, back here. It's kind of just, yeah. And then, like, in my legs, I have places, and then in my fingers and toes. It's kind of just, they push on all those points. It's like, and the goal isn't to hurt you, but if it does hurt, they will stop before 3 seconds. So I would just say ow, and it was done. And when I go there, right, the doctor sits us down, and I tell him, okay, so we referred here for lupus. However, my dad thinks it's fibromyalgia. And the doctor was like, your dad is correct. You have it. And, like, I had done research online to prepare for, like, multiple years, right? Of, like, because I'd found out, like, oh, these things are hard to diagnose. These things are super hard to diagnose. So it might take a few appointments. It might take even multiple years. And I was like, oh my God, this is going to be a long process. And, like, even, like, in my videos, I've been talking about, oh, I'm going to talk about an experience maybe. I don't even know if I posted them. I don't remember. Maybe in my, like, big, long, like, Bedrock Edition video that accidentally became a podcast. I might have mentioned something in there, but it was like an hour. I doubt many people probably watched it from start to finish, all the way, and recounted every little thing I said. But basically, we go there, and it's like, I was ready for multiple years of, like, pain and suffering and waiting, and unfortunately, that probably is the case for a lot of people based on my research, but I was lucky, and I guess unlucky in a way, but to just have that many symptoms. It was lucky in the case that, like, it was easier to diagnose, but unlucky that, oh, you have so many. But the doctor literally said, it was something on the lines of, I don't remember exactly, but so I'm, like, paraphrasing, like, para-quoting. Is that even a thing? Dude, I took advanced English. I literally want to be a writer. How do I not know? Okay. But basically, he was like, you have it. You are literally 100%. I have no doubts. You have it. You are a textbook definition of it, literally. He was basically just saying, like, if there was a picture in a textbook about it, literally it was basically my face would be on there, apparently. Like, I quite literally had, like, I was very fibromyalgic. Probably not even a word. I'm really awkward. I'm so sorry. But, like, he was like, you have it. And then he was like, I can't believe none of your other doctors put 2 and 2 together sooner. So basically, I got a doctor that won. I got a diagnosis, got a diagnosis, and a doctor who now has a lack of confidence in the medical training system and field. So that was great. But basically, he was like, get that degree, give me that degree, your vote 3 degrees. He didn't say that, but he was like, he was like, I can't believe it's kind of, he was like, it surprises me that no one put the pieces together sooner because of how blatant of a case you are. Like, he saw me, did my evaluation, was like, you 100% have it, right? He leaves, right? A nurse comes back with this, like, paper. Like, it's like, I don't remember how many pages, but it's a few. And it's basically just explaining to me what my illness is. Fortunately, nauseous from reading may or may not be related, actually. But, so I'm gonna have to read it, but like I usually read them. I like listen to things, like I put them in my phone and they listen to them, play to me. That's how I read, and it's a physical paper, so it's like not possible, unfortunately. We'll figure it out. But it has like, it was like a treatment plan and everything. And when I said this, a lot of people, when I was talking about this, that I told were like, yikes, I'm so sorry you're going through this. I hope you don't have it. And I was like, and I didn't hope that I had it in the way that I wanted it. Like, I wasn't like, I really want fibromyalgia. Like, I don't want, no one wants that, right? No one wants it. I didn't want it. What I wanted was answers. So I was like, hey, if I can have answers to why I'm in pain, I'll accept anything. But also I was like, but when I got it, when I found out, I was like, the doctor was like, it's not cancer. It's not gonna kill you. And I was like, let's go. I have a healthy fear of death here, guys. But basically, yeah, so I found out I have it and treatment plan. There are apparently medications I can take for it. And yeah, I guess we'll see where this goes from here, and I don't know. This is basically to explain my, like, absence, and who knows, maybe it could help some people, I don't know, who have it, who might find this recommended, but who knows. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and turn notifications on every single video. Oh my god, hopefully I'll post sooner or later. I'll get back on a regular schedule, and this will be worth it. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Oh my god, my mouse.